Hello there. How's your energy level? All done here except your address.
I was going to get a new post office box. I haven't got round to it.
Who are you staying with then? We'll just use that one for now.
Leave it blank?
You're going to get me into trouble.
When I know where I'm staying, I'll tell you the goddamn address, okay?
So you were serious then? You really have nowhere to go tomorrow? Is there anyone I can call? A family? A friend? I'll get the social worker to sort something out, all right?
I used to have a family once.
My registrar is concerned Tony has nowhere to go.
Let the social worker handle it.
Chris, isn't it time to forgive? Tony is the mother of your child.
So, she was happy to deprive him of his father.
She needs to be with him.
She'll get to see him. Not that she deserves to.
Oh, come on, Chris.
No. She ran off with Harry to punish me. Except she chose to run off with a pee addict. And she kept running with him. She chose to put my son in a car and let my drug-crazed brother drive it. She came so damn close to killing Harry. You think I'm ever going to forgive her for that?
I appreciate why you're angry, but Tony needs a roof over her head. Let her have a room at least.
If Callum did what Tony's done, would you have him back in the house? The priority is Harry's safety and well-being. Tony is an adult. She can fend for herself.
You loved her once. Okay, social worker it is. Looking for a room for the CEO's wife. Sure, it won't be a problem.
Meeting someone after?
No, it's just you and me for dinner. Why?
You're looking nice.
Well, I should think so. Took me about an hour to get stitched into this.
Just so you can eat out with your dear old mum?
Correct.
Are you looking for anyone in particular?
No, just... Well, no. Shall we eat?
Evening, ladies. And might I say, looking particularly...
I know. Just table for two, please.
Yeah, sure, just a 5-minute wait. Oh, my dry cleaner had no problem getting the stains out, by the way.
Yeah, pity.
How about a drink while you wait on the house?
You know, I would kill for a nice cup of tea.
Sure, I'll make it myself. English breakfast.
Lovely.
And Marlborough Sauvignon for you?
No, I'll have a martini.
Okay. How about some bread and dips? I can recommend the pesto.
If you want another food fight, bring it on.
Libby?
I get the menus.
It was so much easier in my day. If we liked a bloke, we'd just tell him. We didn't have to go about throwing food or dressing up like... Just promise me there'll be no food flying around while I'm eating.
I'm here to have a nice civilised meal with my mother, not play his childish games.
Gross.
Don't do that,
In the zone, huh?
You study. You know how it is.
What she's studying for looks pretty technical.
Yeah, well, I screw up quite often. It's good to keep up with the gory details.
Do you want a beer?
Yeah, thanks.
And here's me thinking nurses just did bedpans and pushed a tea trolley around.
There is a lot more to it than that, unfortunately.
So what, are you thinking about working in surgery or something?
I might do. Kip's always on at me about doing medicine, though. He thinks I'm wasted as a nurse.
Dr. Joey. Now that is scary.
Very.
Anything else? Just page me.
Thanks.
Morning. Hey. Harry sends his love and today's picture.
Oh.
This is us all here.
Still drawing dinosaurs, I see.
This is a special one. It eats bad cars. The ones that are going to crash. That way people don't drive them and get hurt. I've kind of made him think that some cars are bad, but most are good, so he doesn't have to worry about being driven anywhere again. He's okay. He's strong. Anyway, I've talked to Uncle Chris, and I think if you just ask, he'll be fine about you coming home.
I don't think so. Sorry.
What are you going to do? Where will you go?
I'm going to fill in these forms and go on sickness benefits and get myself into a hostel.
What am I going to tell Harry?
Tell him I'm getting better and I'll see him soon.
Where and when?
I'll get myself sorted and then talk to Chris about coming for a visit.
You should live with us.
Your dad and I made some bad choices. We were all nearly killed. You and Harry are in the best place, and I won't be far away.
We need you.
I'll find a nice place somewhere, and you guys can come and visit, and we'll do stuff. Just go on being a strong girl, okay? And stop worrying. Everything's going to be sweet. Sweet as.
You work all night, 10-hour shifts, no cafe, and the one thing that gets you through, a little bit of cheese on toast, is deemed so politically incorrect that it's banned. So now there's nothing. All because Libby thinks we should be able to fit into a size 8 boss pleaser like she does.
Sounds hot.
Craig, they've taken away the night staff cheese and the bread. Julia nearly passed out from hunger last night.
What about the vending machine?
She was too far gone to gnaw her way through a muesli bar. She needed a quick sugar fix. Nothing.
Well, they want to stop us leaving the hospital for food during the day too.
How dare they? No consultation, just thou shalt eat salads and endless variations on pasta.
Oh, my cardiac diet, in other words.
You know what I mean?
All right. I'll talk to Chris if you want me to.
He'll be having a word with the union rep. Me.
Does it have to come to that?
Yes, it does. And if he can't mediate his way to a solution, then the next word he'll hear will be strike.
Uh-oh.
Damn right, uh-oh.
Alice, there is no need for threats of strike action.
Staff aren't against healthy food. But we need all 5 food groups, not 5 varieties of lettuce.
I agree.
We need soups and stews and roasts from time to time, stuff that sticks to the ribs.
I agree.
And as trivial as it sounds, the night staff need their cheese on toast.
I can assure you, I had no idea things had got so bad. I will reinstate the previous regime, and chips and chocolate will again be available from vending machines, and once more there will be bread and cheese throughout the land.
Okay. That's great. Thanks.
Thank you for bringing all this to my attention.
No problem. Break out the tracksuit, girl. Real food's back in town.
Libby? Any other managerial decisions you've made that I should know about?
You said you were happy with the changes, and it's a DHB directive, so...
It's a DHB suggestion to consult staff and find ways to improve the food that we and the patients eat. They did not tell you to come down from the mountain with stone tablets saying thou shalt not enjoy food.
You were under pressure. I thought I could help.
If you want to help, then fix this mess today.
The social worker suggested a few more things that could increase the benefits you get.
Right.
For example, because you're setting up a new accommodation, you can claim an allowance for basics like plates and bowls and cutlery. Also, there's an extra $1.55 a week towards prescription pain medications.
$1.50. Hooey.
Every little bit helps. And there's a transport allowance. I'm assuming you don't have a car.
Not anymore, no.
And I notice you haven't decided on the hostel or other address you'll be staying at.
There were so many options, it's hard to choose.
Well, I can call some of these places for you. There's one in South Ferndale that's close to public transport, shops, and there's a park as well. That'd be nice.
I'll fill it in later. I know how busy you are. You should get on.
Happy to help.
No, you go. You'll miss rounds.
All right, we'll see how you're getting on in a bit.
Glad tidings! Junk food is back. Donuts. Yummy. Bad for you. Donuts. Now, the chocolate one is mine, but you can have sprinkles, plain or cinnamon.
Oh, nothing, thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm getting out today.
Fantastic. Do you want me to help organise anything? Help you shift or whatever?
Thanks, but I'm all sorted. I might just grab a nap before they kick me out, though.
Good idea. I'll leave you to it. Unless you change your mind about the donut, you can have the chocolate one if you want.
No, thanks.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by last night.
Why? So you could boost your profits?
No, of course not.
Well, you'll be glad to know that you've won. You stole my ideas, wrecked my good intentions, and made me a laughingstock.
My, what's happened?
The nurses complained, and Chris ordered me to reinstate the old food.
Oh, it's a shame. We're having so much fun.
It wasn't some stupid game.
Well, either way, I've lost my market for staffing health workers, and you've lost out on your bonus, or whatever it was you were after.
I wasn't after a bonus, I was trying to help.
Who's the staff? Last week you were calling them junk-eating swell.
I don't mean them, I mean Chris. He is going through absolute hell with his deranged ex and his drug-eating brother. He needs the burden lifted and he needs to eat properly because if he doesn't, he'll have a heart attack or worse.
I see.
And now I have to go get a bunch of Danish pastries that'll clog his arteries just so he can have some comfort food.
Well, you best get on.
We're running out of beds. We'll need your discharges out as soon as possible.
I'm aware of that.
And sorry about yesterday. The last thing you need is more pressure.
Thanks.
What?
You'll tell him, though.
Yes.
When?
I have to work up to this, all right? It's not going to be easy to tell him that years and years of expectation have come to nothing.
Just make it soon.
As soon as I can.
Today. I just want everything out in the open.
So much for not pressuring me. 1 minute. I'll get back to you about that as soon as possible.
Shanti, I'd appreciate your advice. It's about Tony Warner, the post-op for discharge tomorrow.
I tried to help earlier, but she's really depressed.
Actually, I think she's dangerously depressed. I don't like the idea of sending her off to a hostel without any support.
What do you want to do?
I'd like to have her assessed and then referred either to a rehab or a psych unit, somewhere she can be monitored.
I'm afraid she won't qualify for rehab. Same thing with psych. In this country, she's not regarded as being sufficiently troubled, physically or mentally.
That's not good enough.
I know, but it's the way it is.
There must be some way to help. I'll talk to Justine.
And I'll talk to the social worker.
Good. Then maybe we can sort out world peace after lunch.
Shortland Street's back tomorrow at midday, and remember that with coverage of the Galway Summer Festival over on RTE2 from 5 o'clock, you've only one chance to catch Neighbours today, here on RTE1 at 5 to 2.